Is it really a case of Taxi for Mr. De Niro? As ever, let me explain. Big story breaking out really over here because Robert De Niro has decided to veer off and do something at 80 years old that people apparently don't think he should do. You see, what's interesting, when you are an actor, you're supposed to literally, as the kids say, stay in your lane. We told you recently about how Dame Judi Dench decided to appear in a money-saving sort of TV ad spoofing her Bond character. Ridiculous ad when you think about it, and when you consider also that they probably paid her anything up to £1 million. Exactly how does that relate to the product? But you see, advertisers and money, and of course big companies, never understand about you and me, the great public, who might want to buy the product. They're all about meeting their idols. And normally what you find with a lot of advertising companies is if they feel they can finally get to work with an icon that they've admired for years, then they will pay their bucks. Now, Robert De Niro apparently has signed on the dotted line to appear in an ad for Uber, that is the taxi service, delivery service. Now, it's a very new company, been going now a number of years, but still sort of burgeoning. Having somebody like Robert De Niro as the taxi driver, spoofing, of course, the very famous 1970s character that he created, could be a perfect fit. But a lot of film critics, a lot of analysts are saying it's terrible. How dare he mock something that he created so many years ago? But as Robert De Niro pointed out, he's had rather one or two expensive divorces and quite a few children to look after. And work as an 80-year-old seemingly gets thin on the ground. Even the brilliant actor and good friend of mine, Sir Michael Caine, pointed out that the door isn't necessarily always opening when you get to a certain age. The reason why I bring this story up is, do you think it's wrong that he's done something like this? Should he have not? Or, does it really matter? More importantly, though, Robert De Niro advertising Uber, would that make you book that particular brand? Or will you simply smile and move on? Does it not resonate with you at all? I just find, as we've often said here with us on the show, it doesn't really stick for me. I just think, well, if they're willing to pay it, great, as long as my fare doesn't go up. But what you'll find is the fares, the brand, everything will suddenly explode because somebody somewhere has to find the million plus to pay such an exclusive Oscar-winning Hollywood actor. Would you get a taxi as long as Robert De Niro's driving? As ever, let me know in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.